They have to save the ult. There's the Nano Blade. Can he get anything done? Oh, the sleep is going to hit him as well. Oh, the deflect was cancelled. He thought he had him in his sights, but he did not. The perfect sleep dart from Aim God. Nice little trade though, as Tuba did get Nano as well, so ends up killing off both Only God and Paintbrush. What a fantastic turnaround. That looks so good to start off with. It's going to get deleted. He's waiting for the creep to disappear. Oh, that's a big EMP. They're all trapped around that corner as well. Arc finds a nice little two-piece with the boot. Doha and Paintbrush still pick up kills of their own, but shouldn't really matter at the end of it all as the Fuel take a quick dive. Crimzo Gamsu end up going down to the Primal Rage, and Paintbrush throws himself off the edge. They're in a really good spot. There's the Graviton Surge. Okay, actually it did manage to catch a Doha, but I'm not sure about that one. Tuba's going to be able to get out of there rather fast. Actually gets the Nano as he goes back in with the Blade. Fortify goes down. There's one kill. Make it another. Although maybe not, as the nice little boot from Paintbrush to stop him finding any more damage. However, now he's isolated in a room. Nope also ends up falling. And now Justice on one fight territory.
Going him in just to get Primal Rage might be useful. Three-piece on the head.
Man, EMP, beautiful Bio Grenade as well. That hit Gamsu, Paintbrush, and Note, I believe, as well. Tuba gets the Nano. He's going to get the Blade online shortly as well, but I don't think he's even going to need it. The Primal Rage from Raw should just seal the deal here as the Justice are fending the Dallas Fuel away. Stall picks for the Fuel now as they jump over to the Wrecking Ball, but the Justice are on the point. Tuba's got the Blade as well. There's no one from the Fuel back on the point now. Tuba wants the Blade in celebration, and the Justice end up taking Night Garden. Here's the swing in. Oh, he gets booped away. He's going to get shielded as well, but you can see the Fuel in response to that just going to walk straight forward. A Bio Grenade is going to stop him in the tracks for the time being, as Notice then extremely low. Janu ends up taking him down, and a nice hack as well onto Paintbrush, rendering almost useless. Tuba kills him off in the end, and now it's only Crimzo to heal the tanks up in the back line. Gamsu also falls. Justice, all this meanwhile, actually, he did manage to cap the points.
Only God is confident with the Tracer.
Nano Blade, have they got anything to counter this? I don't think they can. No, Raw comes in. Pile Driver kills two. Stole the limelight from Tuba there just a little bit, and that'll be it. Double EMP onto Aim God and Arc from Doha, but that's, yeah. Your team's already hacked, so unfortunately it's going to swing in the favor of the Justice in this instance, and now they're just going to stagger Note for eternity. Oh, it is sad. Oh, it is so sad to be part of in this situation. Coalescence is going to kill off Aim God. Janu found himself in a little bit of an odd situation against Only God. The Mindsu killed off Note in the end, but can they still turn this around? They have the Blade. No Nano just yet, so it feels like Justice now just want to give up the point, just let the point go away just a little bit, although I don't think Tuba actually wants to do that at all. He goes back in with the Blade, finds two for himself, and a third as well, as Only God couldn't quite escape. I thought, you know what, just reset me. You've got 99%, but Dallas Fuel are now going to struggle to get back onto the point with Arc now there as well. Aim God is going to have the Nano 2, and even an EMP coming up from Stitch. Dallas Fuel, this looks rather losable right now, and it's exactly that. The solo beat from Paintbrush to get back onto the point wasn't quite enough, and the Justice end up winning control. Pull in. Aim God is still keeping him alive and well. It's going to Nano him actually. Not saving it for the Blade. Winner gets opened up as well, but they're all trapped in the small hotel. He's going to be able to bash them out of the way. Oh, of the Immortality Field. A triple kill for Raw with the Primal Rage. Oh man, it's so good if you get the Immortality Field down, but it didn't cover that small corner. And Raw just hit them into it and scored himself a triple.
Get him. Yeah, huge nade.
Got him. Huge nade from the high ground. They weren't expecting that. And they've got Nano to back them up with as well. Raw's going to go in with the Primal Rage. Only got in the back line, going to have most of that damage reflected, but still manages to kill Aim God and Tuba? What? You're like, wow, these ults are so big, but they actually just end up falling like almost instantly. Stitch at least manages to find Only God, but the payload will end up moving just because the spawn advantage for Justice there is too great. And the Nano boost on the Blade as well. Coalescence has nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. If you're Crimzo, unfortunately, he loses the Coal and gets cut short. Paintbrush is going to go down as well. Nice, another sleep, in fact, onto Doha again. He's taking more than just an hour. That's 2 or 3 in a day. He might as well just take the full 8 hours at this point. No, also gets ejected from the mech. And finally, did Justice get this payload moving again. We're going to have to send one person after him. It is Tuba. And Only God lost Tuba completely. Only God, I think, was on top of his head. Doha and Note are going to be able to clean up Jano and Raw though, and this very much favours the offense here. And well, Doha ends up going down. This is now 1v1 with Stitch on the point. Oh, there's no way you're going to be able to win that one, unfortunately.
That's all. Good support.
Primal Rage. Gonna had to at that point. Tubi used the blade, kills off Gamsu. Only got takes him out, but still with Raw alive using the Primal Rage, it does very much speak to a Justice winning this fight, unless Stitch can come up with something humongous. Oh, Raw, in fact, does just that in killing off Note. So Gamsu now coming back means you don't really have any tanks to corral around, and Justice can still rely on this emergency nano if they need it. That Pyro Grenade was absolutely massive from AimGod. Might just see them back into this fight. With Note being alive, however, both tanks being on the point, this is a very good start for the Fuel. Arc also ends up falling over, but the respawns in the favor of the Justice. End up just cutting them all down. There we go. Spawn advantage is just so strong. Although they do manage to get a tick and a bit, so not the worst thing in the world. Jandu's getting chunked out as well. And he has to be careful of No actually eating this too. Doha with the blade is available. Maybe choose it now. The grab! Oh, the grab! He actually jumped as well. That actually aided him in his death. Crimzo ends up taking out Janu, but luckily enough, the DPS from the Justice, all meanwhile they were getting distracted by this Graviton Surge, were able to kind of corral the supports of the Fuel and kill them off. Stitch and Tuba with no ults really there, were able to kill the backline of the Fuel. They managed to claim the point as well.
Here's the blade.
There's the blade, they're already much now. There's the boop up as well. The Immortality field does stave a lot of damage from landing on the backline of the Fuel, but look at the pressure that's been exerted.
Chip damage for the Deku.
Well, they actually nanoed Raw, but Tuba's only 20% away, to be fair, from his blade, so it makes sense. Tuba and Jano ends up hunting down Doha and Gamsu. Doha went so deep. Of course, he doesn't have the damage resistance from the nano as well, so he can't really play that aggressive, but he did do just that. And as I was explaining that play, the Justice ends up rolling over the Fuel. Both the Immortality fields have been used as well. Look at Doha's charge, 75% towards his first blade. They might go for the reset if he can just find the charge here. Although Tuba has got 70% of his, Arg manages to kill off 2 people, Janu finishing off the rest as well. It is just a mess of bodies in that small room. They've still got a lot to kind of build up here. They've got a minute and 45, so they can take a dry fight. Oh, there's the blade. Tuba does get rocked, but the Immortality feels going to be good to keep him alive. He manages to find 5, 6 slashes onto Note before Stitch eventually finishes him off. Into the small room, and they get fluxed as well. They're making them pay for it. Only got Paintbrush Crimzo, they're all dead. The Fuel are going to get team killed if they're not careful. What is this? Crimzo? Crimzo's on the flank! Okay, they hacked Mega Pack actually, so the Brigitta's going to be actually immortal, but luckily enough, Paintbrush is there. All the meanwhile, though, Tuba was able to just dismantle the front and back line of the Dallas Fuel. Crimzo and Doha unfortunately bit the dust, and now Gamsu's like, wait, where did the team go? And we killed the Ana guys and took Mega Pack. In fact, they killed both of them. Oh, he's on the side. Does he go for CNT? Oh, Crimzo ends up going down. I'm not sure if he actually got the nano off. I don't think he did. The nano didn't actually get applied to anybody. Nano completely wasted. Tuba got a nano of his own and ended up getting 3 kills and just reset dashing off the back of that one.
And Dallas has absolutely been abysmal on Gibraltar. I recall a 5 ultimate push that got Dallas absolutely nothing last time they were on this map.
Wow, they want to invest everything into this. Paintbrush with a very early rally into this fight. They just get grabbed at the server room door though. And that will be it whatsoever. Primal Rage for Raw. He's very much playing in the front line, but so is Only God and ends up going down. They do trade for Aim God. Those are very good trade with the main healer going down. Justice can only rely on the Brigitte.
The last time Dallas had 5 ults pushing on Gibraltar, they absolutely failed to get this first point. Hopefully for Dallas fans, this one's different. A big EMP comes up first, though.
That is so good. Early EMP, 20 seconds now remains for the Fuel. The Gamsu's going to go down late too. Couldn't even Primal Rage, and so's Only God. They have to save the ult. There's the Nano Blade. Can he get anything done? Oh, the sleep is going to hit him as well. Oh, the deflect was cancelled. He thought he had him in his sights, but he did not. The perfect sleep dart from Aim God. They're going to halt Dallas Fuel before first. Oh my word, Aim God has been so good. Pretty sweet. Okay, Raw taking control of Blue Box. Doha has been hacked, so it looks like Dallas Fuel. Okay, they're going to be able to save Doha somehow. Nano available for Aim God. A beautiful sleep on the Nano Monkey, but he gets it almost instantly woken up. Aim God was purple through that entire thing as well, and he somehow managed to stay alive. Another little nice sleep This time, yeah, onto Raw. Both going to get sleep, but almost waking up. Going to be a nano boost on the Genji now. Tuba's got the play straight to the server room. Deflect. Oh, no sleep dart available now. And they're going to walk the payload in. Oh, no. Aim God
Another
slept.
sleep on the Winston.
Another sleep on the Winston to the back.
Watching Justice arc.
That was a fat dash, but even better one from Tuba there. Point is unlocked, by the way. No one has capped. Dallas Fuel wing to take the fight in the Mega Pack room, and this might just be the end of them if they're not careful. Stitch with a headshot to Gamsu, and now he's going to take the flank. They're going to have to be so careful. No, at least finds another kill, but someone needs to be able to get onto this point for the Fuel to really punish the Justice even more. They've actually allowed Justice to get back into this one with a kill onto Onigon as well. They had all the space in the world, Hex, and they couldn't get it. Paintbrush is now going to be dueling out with Tuba on point, but Stitch has just been clicking heads, and now the point is going to get taken by the Justice if they're not careful. The Fuel will come back on the Wrecking Ball to try and stop that from happening.
I'm just going to mess around, but he's going to bail out of it. I mean, that's just the nature of Sanctum, though, right? You don't want to play the point unless you absolutely have crushed your team fight. Get 2 headshots, here's Blade.
There's the hold, there's the Blade. Immortality field has been depleted already, and so have the health bars of the Dallas Fuel. Paintbrush and only got to go down to the Blade, and there's Tuba escorting himself back to his team. He's been spotted. Oh, the Discord officer's just going to kill him off. Yep, there you go. Goodbye. He got halted, he got rocked. Everything was thrown in there, but killing off Gamsu's going to be good. They only really have to worry about one shield now as well. There's the Blade. Transcender's not available for aim god, but he might be able to get it off in time. Doha now has to play rather scared, and oh, the boot to the face. Not today, Doha. Aim god finds 2 as well, killing off Note. That's a pointy. High Noon deflects sound, you can hear it, dash away. Now that High Noon just to zone is a very, very good use of that ult. Gets on the point to make sure that Dallas can't actually contest the point. The point is in favour of the Justice now. Tuba used that Blade, the Flux Zula's going to come through as well. Justice throwing literally every single ultimate out of their pool now into the front line of the Fuel, and it works as well. No, Crimzo and Paintbrush end up falling down because Justice end up capping this point, Hex. The Fuel are now in the driving seat of this game. They have to get back to the point in time.
Well, Washington did win that previous fight, and Washington's going to be able to drop a supercharger and try to get back onto this point. Note is in trouble, but living in the Immortality fields.
Oh, a perfect kill onto Tuba. They have to focus down Jano. If he stays alive, I think this might be all over for the Fuel because they've got shields on and bodies on the point. Gamsu ends up killing off Aim God, but they've got so many people staying alive. The point gets flipped yet again for the Justice. The High Noon on the point kills off Paintbrush. There's OT. It ticked down. Justice one more stage away from going to the quarterfinals. See how long it's taken them to get it. There's 70% now online. Oh, Tuba gets rocked. Everything thrown in, and the kitchen sink as well. And Stitch ends up finding more kills than Tuba did with the Nano Blade. More of a distraction tool than anything else. He might just end up going down here as well. No! Please. Gamsu ends up falling to Stitch. A clutch bubble's going to keep him alive, and the point flip as well for the Justice.
A lot of damage, and then Stitch.
Oh.
Nice there.
Oh my god, that was perfect. Go again, go again. If you're the Fuel right now, you just back up. You don't want to fight this. Wait for Doha to come back. And another 6 sleep from Aim God as well.
So many key pieces to their team. Complete infrastructure change. Was he even, did he know he was there? Or was that
no, he didn't at all. He was just trying to sleep someone. No. Crimzo does die already though to a whip shot of all things. And then Only God tried to find a little bit something extra in the back line to level the playing field, but was met with a stun from the flashbang. Good first fight for the Justice as they claim the point. I believe it's his arc, and oh, that is unfortunate. Jano ends up going down to himself, using those spheres on the wall. The EMP came through as well, but Tuba doesn't really care about your hacks. He ends up just running through the team anyway. The Dallas Fuel are going to reset once more. 50% now on the board for the Justice, and the Dallas Fuel take it to 5 games, and they find themselves in the quarterfinals.
Washington still has been playing better than they've had in recent weeks.